What am I saying again? Oh, he's unwinding me, guys. You're not gonna like continue the pod. I lost my voice.
Hi guys, so today we're making homemade meatballs. Welcome to JD's Cooking. So let's get into it. So to have a kg of minced meat, tutaongeza nyama choma spice, the ones from Royco. I am adding a generous amount because I like the taste of this spice. Tendelea na kuongeza paprika, a tablespoon of it. Next, you're gonna add some black pepper. Naongeza black pepper because I like black pepper. I love the taste. Although kama najua it makes you sneeze. Ha! This part is optional. You can also add cayenne pepper. For those who don't like chili, that is why I'm saying it's optional. To those who like chili, my chili people, you can add as much as you want. I'm just adding a bit because I just want the kick kwa umbali. Next is soy sauce. I'm doing a happy dance because I napenda soy sauce. No lie, this Chinese product, I love it. So next, we're gonna add 3 cloves of garlic. Hizi nimegrate. You can mash them or puree them vile unajisikia. These are homemade meatballs to your liking. I'll add some flour so that when I'm rolling ziweze kushikana vizuri, and then I'll add some dania to it for the taste of the dania and also the greenish color that it gives it. So from here we just mix them all together. Unaikanda vile unakandanga unga lakini punguza nguvu tafadhali. So we're just gonna mix them all together. You make sure the unga imeenda kila mahali. By the way, that was unga ya chapo. And all these spices I'm using are all available at your local supermarkets. It's something you'll find easily, not those type of ingredients that you have to order from Amazon. This is the Kenyan version. So make sure ingredients zako zote zimependana. Mix them properly. Hizi zinaendelea vizuri, zinapendana tu hapo. You can use the spices you like also. You don't have to follow my recipe. You can add in your other favorite spices if you like to mix spices, oregano, just giving you a variety. But this is my taste. So to the bowl I'm gonna put the meatballs. I'm gonna put some unga so that they don't shika hapo chini. So the procedure is just pinch and roll. Imagine ni rice hivyo. Pinch and roll. Nothing more. These are the things you're buying in the supermarket for 300 and 600. Just pinch and roll. Just roll them vizuri. You can either make them big or small to your liking. You can also make them round or oval. So just pinch and roll. Me enjoying this moment. Can't wait to eat them. This process will take 1 to 2 minutes. It depends on the amount of meatballs you're making. I'm just making meatballs for 2, so not that much. So here we are the last to pinch. So this is the second last meatball. Sijui Dani ilikuwa ina protrude ikienda wapi. Just same procedure, pinch and roll, as easy as that. And this whole preparation will take you not more than 30 minutes. Preparation and cooking. So voila, there are your meatballs all done and ready. So for me, I'm gonna add a pinch of salt on top because I did not want salt in the meatballs because my sauce is gonna be a bit salty, and from all the spices they also have salt. So but if you like salt, if you're a salty person, you can add them in when you're mixing all your spices together. So wacha nitoe mafuta mali nilikuwa nimeificha juu vile economy inanifanya. So to your pan, you're gonna shallow fry them. Shallow fry. Sijangoa. So shallow fry, weke mafuta kidogo kwa pan, si ku deep fry. Make sure that the oil gets to all corners. And then on high heat, you're gonna place your meatballs. So wacha tuwashe gas. So it's time to go in with the meatballs. Katika meatball ilikuwa inakaa deformed. Sasa amefanana na familia. You see how they look so nice? So it's time to put your meatballs kwa pan when the pan is all heated up. Be careful because mafuta inaruka bwana. So I'll be using high heat so that they can be able to get that crunch on the outside. So just place them evenly so that when you're turning them you don't have a problem. Because if you don't have tongs, you can use a spatula or use your hands. Mimi ninaogopa mafuta. I'm just trying to make room for the others. So as they're cooking, just pole, you turn them on each side so that they get this nice golden crust that you're seeing. Just make sure you be careful with them. So make sure you turn them to get that nice crust everywhere. Hapa ilikuwa inanisumbua. We're just making them cook on the outside, but on the inside they're not cooked. So we just want that nice crunch. Double turn. As you can see, your meatballs are already looking like so delicious. I'm telling you, the way this house is smelling right now. Hey, shut the front door. Shasikia njaa tena na mimi ninapika. Don't forget this is on high heat. On high heat, so that we just want the crust, as I've said, yolk golden brown. As you can see, they're still pinkish inside, so they're not ready. Usikule nyama ijaiva tafadhali. So this process is gonna take like around 5 to 10 minutes just to get that nice taste on the outside. So now we're gonna cover it so that zinazaiva hapo ndani. They're cooking hapo ndani. Oh, tamu. Look at me, so happy I am cooking. So we're waiting. We're so happy because the house smells so delicious. So it's time to uncover to see how the process is going in here. As you can see, when you were seeing the redness, sai haiko. So we're just gonna turn them. As you can see the way they look, they are almost ready. So we're just gonna turn so that you see that the crust has darkened a bit, but this is all because of the soy sauce and the spices zinaiva. So just make sure you turn them so that they don't get burnt. Be careful. Nikutan. Just turning. So it's time to remove them from the pan because now they are ready to eat. So we're just gonna remove them from the pan and put them in a separate plate because we're gonna need this sufuria to continue with the cooking process. You can see they look so delicious. At this moment I just wanted to stop cooking there and eat them all. But we are not done. Ona tu vile zinakaa poa. I'm telling you, the aromas in this house. Aye. So we're gonna add in some chopped onions. Nile kitungu iko pale nje kula mama kibanda. Alafu we are using the same pan so that we scrape out hiyo mautamu imebaki hapo. Don't change pans because the spices imestick hapo kwa hiyo pan. This is some grated tomatoes I am adding in. You can blend them or cut them into small bits. So we're just mixing them all together, making sure you scrape all that vitu zilikuwa zimeshikashika hapo. Hiyo si uchafu tafadhali, ni mautamu. So let them cook till you see that the tomatoes are gonna change color. So just saute them. So here I used only 2 tomatoes and 1 onion. So now I'm gonna add some Royco mchuuzi mix and some salt to it. So 2 pinches of salt. Mix it together. As you can see, the salt helped with a lot of water, like the salt imetoa maji. from the tomatoes. That's what salt does to food. So now it's time for Royco Mchuzi mix. I'm gonna add a tablespoon and mix it all in together so that the soup can be able to be thick. So we're gonna still add the spices that we used. So we're gonna add the choma spice, be generous with it, be generous. We want the soup in which the meatballs are going to taste nice. So some paprika, mix it all together. As you can see, the ninis have already changed color, the tomatoes, that means they're cooking. So I'm gonna add in some soy sauce, a dash or two for the color change and the taste, because soy sauce tends to make things a bit darker. So some black pepper there. Also for the taste, because I said I love black pepper. So let them saute for 5 to 15 minutes. I'm going to go in with, I have a whole cup of water, but I'm adding it bit by bit because I wanted to have a bit of soup, but not that much. Let's say gravy-ish. So now I'm gonna add in some sugar just for the sweet taste from afar. Not a lot, but a bit, like half a teaspoon. Yes, just for the sweetness. So mix. Let's go in with some cayenne. So when you're adding cayenne, it's gonna make it a hot and sweet. Just a bit of it for the kick. You know, when you taste something that is sweet on the mouth and then it's curly at the back of your mouth, just slaps. So mix all your ingredients. Mix. Some secret ingredient is ketchup. I just like the way ketchup is sweet and a bit tangy because of the vinegar that is in it. So I'm gonna add a generous amount, and it's also gonna help kuifanya ikuwe thick vizuri. It's gonna be thick. But you can skip this step if you don't like ketchup. You can add barbecue sauce or any sauce of your liking. If not, if you don't like sauces, you can add just a cup of flour and some water to make it thick. Now that the sauce is ready, let's add in our meatballs so that they can all cook together. Hizo mautamu yenye ziko kwa meatball zipendane na hiyo sauce. Just mix them in very well. Be careful not to break the meatballs into small pieces, but usishtuke ukiona tu piece tudogo, it happens. So mix very well. I don't like my meatballs having a lot of soup, so this is a bit of a gravy style. You see, I'm trying to avoid mixing a lot. But just make sure that every meatball is covered with the sauce, so that when you bite into a meatball, you can taste the sauce too. So now we're just gonna let them simmer together. Reduce your heat to reduce evaporation. Add a bit of water if you see that your sauce inaisha. For me, I noticed that it is sticking to the pan, so I had to add a bit of water and just mix it properly so that it can mix with the spices in the sauce. Mix, 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 mix. So do this for 3 to 5 minutes. Because the meatballs are already cooked, we just want them to, the sauce and the meat to combine together. So we're gonna add the left dania that we had. We add them in, the rest we're gonna use them later on. Well serving. Put in the dania as the last step because I prefer them not overcooked or just slightly cooked. So just let them simmer for a bit more. And voila, look at the way they look. And now we are done. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment below if more homemade recipes that you want. The meatballs can be served with spaghetti, rice, or anything to your preferable, or some bread. So enjoy! Yummy, yummy, yumkin. Yummy, yummy, yumkin.